Do you think they're going to be moving Umbral Soul to a lower level or giving them an easier version of it at lower levels?
And then
Because
potencies
at lower
after.
levels,
No. Here's what you fucking do, video game. You scale up the old ultimates. Because it's about fucking time.
Well, I mean, they're not talking about just ultimates. They're talking about all content.
Yeah, they're talking about just normal content. Like imagine
leveling.
going into like a level 50
cares
alliance
about
raid,
normal
and then your entire job is like literally down the shitter.
Who cares?
Oh, I don't know if you noticed
The
this.
casual player base.
Drake. Pictomancers be ripping aggro in dungeons.
Really?
Astros be
Yes.
ripping aggro in dungeons.
Oh.
How? They haven't been ripping from me when I'm on Paladin.
Well,
So
no, not from me
Pictomancers are
either.
ripping aggro because they have a lot of AoE stuff
load?
that's fall off damage, and it is front load that
Yeah.
you can just trudge in between pulls.
Yeah,
so like
you can't
every pull I go into, I have a 1,100 potency, a 1,300 potency, a fucking another 1,400 potency over here, and I just unleash all of that, and then I rip aggro, and then it takes 5 GCs for the tank to take it off me, and then I cry.
It's
and then
from what I've seen at least, what tanks do wrong in dungeon.
They whack them.
Usually mob packs come in like groups of 3.
Uh-huh.
So what you're supposed to do is like use your tomahawk, unmend or whatever. On the first one, provoke the second one, and then tomahawk the third one. That way you establish some amount of aggro on them. And then you do the first hit of your AoE combo and you sprint to the next mob.
Yeah.
Some people have been doing that with like the gap close tomahawk provoke, but now that gap close doesn't do damage, it doesn't generate any aggro.
But even with
so
that,
they're making it so that the AoE does increased aggro.
But for like just saying that I have never had issues with Pictos pulling off of me.
No, yeah,
But I suppose it is what it is.
My only thing is at one point I actually whiffed on a mob and just didn't hit it at all because I was stupid, and then
if it's any consolation, Aether, you're supposed to hit W until we all get to the second group.
I do that now, but in the leveling experience, it isn't rough.
No, most tanks
usually what I did on Monk and Endwalker is I would pull ahead of the tank, and I tell them, "Don't worry about me. I can survive a few hits. All that matters is you push W, get to the second group, and then we'll sort out aggro there."
The issue is that like I will be standing on the tank, and we will be AoEing together, and the tank will still not be ripping aggro off me because I've just established so much.
I don't know if I've had that issue, but what I have seen when I'm not on tank, the few times I've gone on a machinist, is that most tanks will just run AoE once and then maybe drop like an off global AoE if they have it, like Sonic Break or not Sonic Break. What you call it? I forget what it's called on Gunbreaker, but Circle of Scorn.
I forgot what it's called too.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We're about to find out. It's gonna bother me. Battle Shot.
Red Mage and Samurai. I guess they're just getting timer changes. Like Red Mage is getting an extension to one of their buffs, and Samurai is getting a reduction in. Oh,
it's just their Tsubame. Yeah, their Tsubame is going to be a normal GCD. Because an old bug is back, is what happened. This bug used to exist in Shadowbringers when Tsubame was first released, where hitting Tsubame ignores your speed buff completely. It rolls 2.5 GCD.
That's interesting. But yeah, they're I guess fixing that, and then Pictomancer the fucking combo shit. The fuck is this?
For the knockups.
This is the brain that wait.
No, this is the knockups.
This is partners.
Okay.
This is partners.
Which one are the? Okay, that's what I thought.
Okay, I could do this. Get the fuck out of here, Fizz Ranged.
I ain't taking the first spot because I have stopped trusting tanks.
There
we are.
Okay, is my actual internet back or no? Let me try and plug in from the wall and then try real quick to see if this is gonna be frustrating or not. Alrighty. I guess I'll put this up right now.